So I just wanted to come and do. I was just finishing messaging somebody something. Just wanted to come and do a quick video. Dog's sleeping nice. He still has not been out for the day yet, and it's almost 2 o'clock. With the mix of the rain and the fact that he just seems really low energy, but like doesn't seem like he's like getting sick otherwise. Or I'm not too sure what to think. I just know that vets are very expensive and not usually covered under insurance either. So, anywho, chapstick if you're curious, chapstick if you're not. And I just wanted to, um, well, I don't know how long this is going to be. There is somebody that might tune in, and I'd like for him to be able to see me when he does. I do feel like and I didn't until I started rolling, like I need to run upstairs very briefly, but I also Uh, I don't have a lot of ideas for this video, and even though the radio I think is slightly on, I have a playlist I'm working through. I should try and get the dog out, maybe see how he is moving and if he perks up. I mean, he's been on that chair, he's been over there, he's laid in a couple of his usual spots, and I think he was kind of walking around the kitchen when I was out there too. But yeah, I think I should do that for sure, and actually really soon because rush hour and stuff is going to be starting in about half an hour to 45 minutes or so. The dog's just looking up and kind of flapping his tongue. Hey, Sonny, you okay? I'm going to take you for a walk very, very shortly, okay? I'm just going to very quickly get this message out there. I shouldn't have got his attention before I did so, but basically, um, I just think that if they are good things, whether you can accept them in others and yourself or not, I feel that if they're good, if something is good things, I'd be curious for you to list some examples in which would fit this topic. But the one I'm going to say is orientation, because it's amazing how many people, and I'm not trying to speak badly of them at all, but it's amazing how they don't seem to realize or be educated in, for some reason. There was somebody very briefly there. The fact that, like, if you're in a relationship, basically, society does things. Does society? Okay, that was going over there. Society makes one think in certain ways, and I don't necessarily think that all of them. Um, Anywho, yeah. So basically, and I'm curious what you feel like what you would say authenticity means for you in any kind of relationships. But I'm also especially thinking dating relationships. Um, um, I don't know how to define it in a different word, and actually, I'm not even sure I can think of many ways to kind of fit it into this topic. But I'm sure that there are some. But yeah, I just wanted to say, like, one of them being being orient. um I feel like a lot of people, like, if they see two same gendered people in a relationship together, they say, okay, that's a gay relationship, but one or both of them might be bi. So I think same gendered relationship or lovely relationship or something to that effect makes more sense. um because a lot of people are still behind the eight ball, even if they do accept such people. um, Language can be important sometimes, and I think that some people are behind the eight ball um, in that way, and it confuses other people. because then they kind of think, okay, well, I guess the type of relationship I'm in dictates my orientation, and I don't agree, and I know that because of who I am. So, and I had a conversation with somebody, to which they said I'm not gay, and they're like, he did. I think I said something about how there's more than just two options. So I guess it wasn't him that necessarily first thought of one of those other options, but he pretty quickly mentioned it. So maybe we thought it at the same time. But it was as if having a girlfriend was the excuse for, or was the reason for settling on an orientation. Or, I also, and I know this is very, very much also a society thing, and I don't have as much, um, I don't even want to say my qualms are strong about that previous one, but they are certainly present. Um, this other one, not so much so. I mean, it is what it is, as far as like the language that people use. And sometimes, relationships are that way, even like dating like partner relationships, because I've always thought it was kind of interesting once you get to a certain age. And I think that's one reason my mother and my step got married, actually, is because they felt they were too old to call each other boyfriend and girlfriend. Like that's a young term, and that it almost sounds like it's a. I know it's not the case, and that's fine, but it sounds like a kind of a young love type of like new love, new relationship type of language. But again, that's so mainstream that I can roll with it, and it's all good. But yes, I do think that the previous example, and I welcome you to say other ones in the comments. I do feel like, yeah, it could be people. And another reason why I felt like it was a good topic is because, yeah, you know, so often we hear gay pride, gay club, gay community, gay this, gay that, gay this, gay that, gay this. And even if it's meant to be said inclusively, it's not quite. It's not quite. And we all want to be included, right? And by other and accepted. So I think that a lot of us are very literal. That's the other part of it. And so, being literal, we expect to hear certain things in language, and so those are my thoughts. Anyway, I won't keep this rolling too much longer. I really should get outside for a little bit, get some fresh air. So talk to you later. Bye.